We arrived on a world that had forgotten how to speak. Ethel, we called it, a name like a whisper, fitting for a planet wrapped in endless, profound silence. There was no wind, no water, no life, only the hum of our machines and the crunch of our boots on crimson dust. The silence pressed against us, a physical weight in the thin, cold air. We crossed the gulf between stars, seeking a new home, but found a world long past its final breath. Our ship, Odyssey, hung in the purple sky, a reminder of the home we left behind. Down here, beauty was stark and unforgiving. Jagged black spires, endless red plains, a gallery of erosion shaped by solar winds. We came seeking life, but found only the ghost of a world, a silent testament to the universe's power to erase. Yet we began. We unpacked our machines, laid foundations, and filled the void with the sounds of our labor and dreams. We told ourselves we were bringing life to a dead world, but secretly wondered if the world was teaching us something profound about being alone. We named our city Solitude, a single dome of permaglass and steel, rising from the red desert like a solitary teardrop. Inside, we recreated earth-warm air, hydroponic gardens, artificial sunrises and sunsets. Children's laughter echoed, a precious music in this silent land. But the transparent walls reminded us we were adrift in a cosmic ocean, our city a tiny lifeboat. At night, the true sky revealed dense star fields and nebulae, too vivid to be real. Earth was fading, so we became the Ark, sent to preserve the spark of human consciousness. Ethel was not our first choice, but our only one, a blank slate, or so we thought. Living in a glass dome on a dead planet changes you. The silence seeps in, forcing you to confront why you're here. We came to start anew, but began to suspect this world had a past of its own, one far older and stranger than we could imagine. And that past was not entirely gone. It began with the dust, the fine red powder covering everything on Ethel. Our rovers stirred it up, and our sensors picked up faint rhythmic energy patterns embedded within the dust. At first, we dismissed them as errors. Dust is just rock, we said. It cannot hold a pattern. But the patterns persisted, complex, structured, almost like a language. The hum was too faint for ears, but our machines could feel it, a low resonance at the edge of perception. The city grew uneasy. The silence was no longer empty. It was filled with a message we couldn't understand. Children drew swirling patterns they saw in dreams. We realized Ethel was not a blank page, but covered in invisible ink. We became detectives, organizing Mission Echo to understand the source. The data was baffling. The whispers came from the entire planet, as if the dust itself was a recording medium. A song from a time when this world was alive. The whispers were a language of mathematics, pure geometry. Our AI, Warden, sifted through resonance data, searching for structure. For weeks, nothing but beautiful chaos, until Warden found the anomaly, a recurring sequence of prime numbers. Prime numbers, the universal signature of intelligence. A message. We were here. The implications were staggering. We were not the first intelligent life on Ethel. Billions of years ago, a civilization encoded a message into the planet itself. A message designed to survive the death of their world. The silence of Ethel was broken, not by us, but by its long-dead inhabitants. Our mission changed. We were no longer just building a city. We were conducting the greatest archaeological dig in human history. The prime sequence was a key. Warden began to unlock the other patterns. A map, a star chart, a story. The story of a civilization that looked up at the same stars and wondered the same things. The story unfolded as Warden translated the dust's geometric language. We learned their name, the Weavers, beings of pure energy, born in Ethel's core, who felt the universe as music. They shaped matter and energy, chronicling the cosmos in star charts that were poems, not maps. Their science and spirituality were one. To understand the universe was to be in harmony with it. They lived in communion with their world, building cities of light and sound, moving with mesmerizing grace. But their star was dying. They could have left, but chose to remain, bound to Ethel, their birthplace. They prepared for their end not with fear, but with purpose, to leave one final work of art. Their connection to Ethel was absolute. They would die with their world, leaving behind a final song. We watched their story, preserved in dust, a memory more alive than anything we'd known. Their end was not tragedy, but a grand final gesture. The Weavers' final act was to turn their planet into a monument, a tombstone telling their story. They encoded their knowledge, history, and consciousness into Ethel's very structure. They became the message, weaving memories into rock, songs into magnetic fields. It was not death, but transformation, a form of immortality, the preservation of an idea. Their last moments were beautiful, merging into a single consciousness, singing a final song of acceptance and peace. As their star swelled, their song faded, imprinted into the planet's crust, a permanent echo in the silence. We were humbled, living on a tomb, a mausoleum the size of a world. The red dust was not just rock, it was the ashes of memory, the formations, gravestones of a forgotten people. The world was a library, and we were just learning to read its books. The mystery was solved, but a larger question remained. Why build a monument that no one might ever see? The Weavers' star charts were a guide, pointing to a location deep within Ethel's core. Scientists designed a probe to reach the heart of the planet, a journey into the past. As the probe descended, it read the layers of rock like chapters in a book, revealing the planet's history. The city held its breath as the probe breached the core. Inside was a planet-sized diamond, glowing with internal light. At its center, an image, a geometric representation of a bipedal humanoid form. Human. The shock was absolute. How could a civilization billions of years old know what we looked like? The Weavers had not just been astronomers, they had been prophets. Their final message was for us. They knew we were coming. The silence of Ethel was not absence, it was a welcome. The revelation changed everything. We were not an accident, but part of a cosmic pattern. The Weavers saw time as a tapestry, every thread, past, present, future, woven together. They didn't predict the future, they saw the pattern as it was. We are not lonely wanderers, but a thread in a tapestry larger than we can comprehend. The universe is a memory, remembering the songs of the Weavers and the journey of humanity. Life is not a fluke, but an inevitability, woven into space-time itself. Solitude became a monastery, a place to study, reflect, and learn the songs of the Weavers. Our mission to understand, to add our own verse to the cosmic poem. We look at Ethel's red plains with belonging. We are home, part of the universe's silent story. We are not alone. We are connected by the fundamental structure of reality itself. Today, time feels different here, measured in the slow unfolding of cosmic truth. Our children are born on Ethel, citizens of dust and echoes, learning the language of resonance as their mother tongue. They are the first of a new kind of human, knowing they are part of something infinitely larger. We continue our work, translating Ethel's library, uncovering the Weavers' physics, art, and philosophy. We are no longer just settlers, but heirs, guardians of the echo. Odyssey, our ship, is a symbol of our past, but our future is here, under alien stars. We came seeking a new beginning, and found one, not in building a new Earth, but in joining a larger family of stardust and memory. Solitude stands as a testament to hope and curiosity. We listen to the whispers in the dust, learning that all life is a conversation with the universe. We are the latest to join that conversation, with so much to learn. If we are a thread in this cosmic tapestry, does the Weaver already know the shape of our end?